So what are the symptoms of low testosterone? So these are the physical symptoms. These are what might be obvious when we're kind of looking or just noticing how we're feeling. And that is loss of muscle mass. So maybe you've always lifted weights and suddenly the exercises that you've always done have kept you strong and suddenly they're not. It's taking a whole lot more effort, or it doesn't matter how hard you try, you still can't maintain or build muscle. We also increase body fat. So again, when testosterone is lower, we can hold on to more body fat. It reduces our exercise recovery. So again, it's one of those amazing hormones that helps to support us when we are working out, but more importantly, when we are sleeping and resting and recovering. Because again, our muscles do the work during the exercise, but all of the benefits and the growth and the bone, even the building more bone density, that happens when we are in the rested state. So more symptoms is lower stamina. What I hear mostly from women is I just don't feel motivated anymore. It's harder to get through my day. It's harder to get through what I've always done. Those simple tasks just seem to be too much to do right now. We tend to procrastinate more. We put things off. Again, we avoid what used to be something we wouldn't even think twice about doing. So mental symptoms, here's some things that we may be feeling that sometimes it's not always connected to any hormones, but specifically testosterone. And that is brain fog and the ability to focus and, word finding, name finding, completing sentences, finding your keys that you left somewhere in the house and remembering where you left them, walking into a room and remembering why you walked into a room and what the purpose was. And all those things are really, really important, obviously. And I think that's one of the biggest things that can hit us when that testosterone starts to lower and to be not as available, is that you're just not feeling like yourself anymore. And like I was mentioning, low testosterone, obviously it lowers our motivation and our ability and our interest of just doing daily tasks. We have difficulty concentrating, work tasks, our creative spunk, I think, goes a long ways too. One of the things that I've noticed when I was lower on testosterone was the inability to make decisions or trusting my decisions. So I would just be kind of all over the place with something that was put in front of me, and I would generally walk away. I would avoid it. I would just say, well, I can't seem to handle this right now. So what happens is that your to-do list gets a lot longer because of what used to just take a minute to maybe get through and decide on was now something that you just kept putting off and just keeping in the back of your mind. Well, that gets tiring, doesn't it? So that's really important to recognize that this is not you. You're not losing it. You might just be low in testosterone.